You're looking east over the future mouth of the Don River. We call this area the West Plug. It is currently functioning like a dam to keep Lake Ontario out of the new river valley while we install the riverbed materials and plants. The north side of the Polson Slip is being renaturalized with sloping armor stone. Canoe Cove's islands have been mostly planted. Work has begun on the promontory in what we're temporarily calling Promontory Park. This hill will be a lookout over the inner harbor, offering a great view of the Toronto skyline. This white wall is temporary. It's supporting the soil that is piled on top of the future park to help it settle before the final landscape is created. The Toronto and Region Conservation Authority, TRCA, does fish population surveys along the Keating Channel and Inner Harbor. In October, they found an American eel, an endangered species, in the North Habitat Cove. The new alignment of Cherry Street is nearing completion and scheduled to open by the end of 2023. Vehicles will use the westernmost bridge. The Martin Goodman Trail will be on the west side, separated from sidewalks on either side of the street. The space set aside for a future dedicated transit lane will be planted as a meadow until it is built. The existing bridge over the Keating Channel is at the end of its service life and will be removed once the new bridge is open. As part of our design for flood protection, we need to widen and deepen the river north of Lakeshore Boulevard. You can see where we have started excavating to make the river wider. The south half of the new Lakeshore Bridge is nearly done, and traffic will be moved onto the new portion of the bridge later this year. The North Plug is where the river will meet the new River Valley system. Crews are preparing to begin excavation here. Once excavated, removing the underground cutoff wall that separates the river from the new river valley is one of the last steps in this project. The Rocky Channel is the ice management area and where the river will flow into our new river valley system. On the right, this wetland is connected to the main river channel on the south side of the Commissioners Street Bridge. The future route of a recreational trail is visible here too. In total, we're building more than 6 kilometers of new recreational trails throughout the parks and river valley. Commissioner Street is also nearing completion and scheduled to open before the end of the year. The Don Greenway serves as the emergency relief valve for floodwaters in the event of a major storm. It is nearly ready to be inundated with water, a slow and controlled process that will take several days. Looking west along the Central River Valley, you can see lots of green. So far, we've planted in the wetlands and along the Central River Channel. Next planting season, we'll be planting in the new parks. On the right, you can see the area that will become River Park North, stretching between the River Valley and Commissioner Street. This building is the former fire hall, a designated historic building. It will sit by the entry plaza to the parks and house public washrooms, among other uses.